Hi, it's Mild Red Skin Songbird in New York City. I have some pictures to show you, and I have some insights to share with you. That is St. Paul. He was an apostle of Jesus Christ, the one that wrote so many letters in the Bible with answers. His name is now Dr. Mike Murdoch, head of the Wisdom Center in Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas. This is Govinda Singh, Radhaswami, Lord of the Soul, is God, is the Buddha, a samurai soldier, and so many others, that identities which I will share with you. This is his wife, Evangeline, from an angel line, a line of angels. Queen Elizabeth I she was. Her daughter was Queen Victoria, Robin Birdsong, who's going to be the first black Queen of England. And the present Queen of England will be her child. She'll go into her womb and become her child. This is Govinda Singh's wife, the God's wife. Mild Red Songbird Song, etc. This is Eve's son. This is also Eve, mother of the earth, daughter of the sun. This is Eve's son, now called Steven Seagal, was St. Mark, one of Jesus Christ's disciples. He's an actor, a superhero, a black belt in Aikido, has citizenship in 2 or 3 different countries, is best friends with his brother, Vladimir Putin, also a member of the Holy Royal family. This is Mild Red Songbird, the god, Govinda Singh's mother, lover, wife. This is their son, Cain. This is Cain. This is Abel. They're brothers. Michael Phelps is his name, the most decorated medal winner in Olympic history. This is a creator who was an ape and a lizard and tricked Eve into coming here from the sun because he created himself too soon and he was alone. She came here, she saw he was an ape, she didn't understand, and he kept her, kidnapped her, kept her, raped her, enslaved her. Then when he became of age, impregnated her. When he became of age, he became her lover. He became her savior. He became her everything. Then when he found out, the ape, he broke his arms, raped her more, until they both ran away. And now he developed himself, become a god, become a samurai soldier, could kill him with one blow. And she, of course, he has healed his mother, who has been suffering for millions of years as he stalked her. Now he says he wants to go home, but it's still in him. His hatred and revenge, thirst for revenge is still in him. She saw it the other day when he was talking about the Island Love. I think that's what it's called, some television show. And he said, I'll cut her. And she said, oh my God, he's talking about me. He's still talking about that. Though he had proposed to her 3 times. So she didn't fall for that. He married her and impregnated her without even telling her when they saw each other in Petaluma. And she was having so much fun. And when she realized what he'd done, she said, oh my God, that was my wedding day. What a man, right? He saw what needed to be done and he did it. You know, so she's thrilled. He gave her twins just looking into her eyes. He got that kind of power. Okay, let me get to work on these words or I'm not going to have time to tell them to you. I got involved with the story of the creators and the Holy Royal family and the first family of the earth. Okay. I want to understand. Is this the beginning? Yeah, I'll just say the poem to begin with. I'll leave the camera on the pictures. I want to understand. This is Eve when she arrives on the earth from the sun, 340 million miles away. because he's crying. He needs someone to be with him. He's alone. Her sympathy got the best of her. She left the ocean of light, differentiated herself into a beam of light, and came to the earth to help this poor soul. And then she sees him and she says, I want to understand. I am incredulous. What is this? Human, whose piteous cries brought his hideous hide before my lighted eyes, to lift his ignoble deed, light at the sound of speed, a centipede, catastrophe, like communism, socialism, communalism, starving, robbing, worse than feudalism, funeralism, tribalism, mobilism, snobalism, sobalism, pridalism. You can follow me better if I do this. Denialism, race of snakesalism, Solinskyism, destroy the world on the brink of this cataclysm, sat in prison, rats in prisons, ruling cats, see ats, the brains are on the bottom, the top trying to destroy the whole damn thing, because they don't know how to run no nation. See Google video. Black people don't know how to run no nation, by Harlem pastor James David Manning. Once, David, the shepherd boy, who destroyed Goliath, because he was qualified to shoot out the eyes of a giant. That's David was. Okay, this is equal to Chris Cain, the world's greatest sniper. There's a book about him. You might want to read it. Alright, so this poem is by Michelle Birdsong, Mild Redskin Songbird Song, Evangeline Einstein. These are my identities. These are lives I have led in the past. William Shakespeare, Robert Frost, Emily Dickinson, Emerson, Socrates. Alright, that's that. Hope you enjoyed it. If you paid attention, you probably were amazed. That would be normal for that kind of work. My God, Babaji, what have you unleashed in me? I fear talent. I fear I have no talent. I thought God gave me no talent. When I was a kid, I thought that. Gordy Snake says, your talent is so deep. When you became a nigger, you set yourself back thousands of years. Ears. I are Stone Age. This is Saint on energy of Stone Age ape. No one will pay to see a ape peel a grape. A ape rape a great talent. Her excellency. Her opportunity to share excellent fare, except to dare wear hair in plants. So plants the idea of frying hair. Okay, that's simply saying that my fare, the album, Excellent Fare, is an album What It Is, and the album Supernatural, where I wrote the words. It was sung by Edwin Birdsong. And the people did not share that because Stevie Wonder, Barry Gordy, took the album off the charts. So nobody heard of it. What they got from the album was the idea of wearing the hair in plaits. Because I plaited his hair, and it was on the cover, and everybody started wearing the hair in plaits, and still wear the hair in plaits. That is black people. Stinking like, okay, idea of frying hair, his air, see it? Stinking like frying Lincoln and dying white soldiers. Oldies, hold our nose to these. Best, be saint, or be faint, or fade away like fade done away. Who? Who are you? That's a British rock group, The Who. Tell me what I say? Ray Charles sang that. Who is Adam? Who is Michael Bublé? Ray Charles, reincarnated. So Michael Bublé can play the part of Paul's Art, P.A. Paul, R.T. Art, A.R.T. Art. Paul's Art, while he's a singer, jazz singer, while having the heart of an ape lizard, just to start. Saint Art of telling the truth. See God reveal his heart. Google Michael Bolton, who is Baba G. Michael Bolton is Baba G, God. Okay? Dressed in different clothes and have long hair instead of that turban, which I call a crown. Baba G orders will lit, that's lit, L-I-T, will lit ordered. His will is being lit. He's showing you his will, okay? In the song, When a Man Loves a Woman, is God himself, Govinda Singh Ji, J for Jesus, I for I. That's his own song, singing his own song to his long lost, now found, the profound Einstein, Evangeline, Shakespeare, the Michelle Bird song. Okay, I hope it's all clear. If you're listening, I've explained the details. It should be clear. Now, let's start the story of creation. Exist. We decode it. Let's see what we got. There's E. The X is unknown. Now, you get from the word known. Own. Turn the letters around. Spells O-W-N. Own. Ordered. Rome. One. Age of Stone. Saint 1. Stone is Saint. ST1. Tone. Saint 1 tone. ET. On loan. Extraterrestrial. Where's the ET? I saw the ET somewhere. Oh, E-T. E-T. E-T on loan. Ordered. That's talking about Adam the ape crying out into the universe that he's alone. And so she came as a loan from the sun to be with him so he wouldn't be lonely. So ordered, begin again. Will ordered, and other. Adam's will ordered and other. Okay, and is Eve, is Evangeline. And other John McCain, U.S. Senator Meghan McCain, daughter. Where did we get that from? So, you'll see where that goes in a minute. Ordered and other. Only You by Jackie Wilson. Will's son, the will is Adam, his son is Cain. Cain McCain. Okay, that's when I got John McCain, U.S. Senator, blah, blah, blah. So the will, Adam, scientifically speaking, came me, okay? So he ordered it and came me. My consciousness. I'm talking about Eve. Okay, so he ordered it. Adam ordered it. Please, somebody come help me. Came me. She came to see if she could help him. She's a missionary. A cosmic missionary. Okay, so a consciousness came. Alright, there. So now let's go here. Only You is a song by Jackie Wilson, who I told you is Govinda Singh God in this form. I mean in Jackie Wilson form. Jack Leroy Jackie Wilson. Bad, bad Leroy Brown. Baddest man in the whole downtown. Badder than an old King Kong. Who's King Kong? The ape. Adam, the ape man, raped the woman, Eve, Evangeline. Badder than a junkyard dog. That's Jim Croce's song. Bad, bad Leroy Brown. Was the equal of Adam in the creation beginning. Alright, so Adam treated Eve, his reprieve, name of a record company, Reprieve Records, from misdeed. What was Adam's misdeed? Created himself at lightning speed before the system could analyze the wherefore art thou and whys. In other words, Adam created himself before it was set up for a created soul to exist. He had no authority to do that. Only a song by Jackie Wilson, song, Sun God. That's what song breaks down to. The Sun, Cain is God. Okay, song by Jackie, I said that. Jack Leroy Jackie Wilson Jr. And then I said, I went to Wilson Junior College in Chicago, Illinois. See his eyes, see long ago. Okay, that was a long time ago. So Jackie Wilson, now Govinda Singh Ji, the Buddha, was an American soul singer and performer. Singer, Niger, Trigger, Nigger, Begin, Kingpin, Ken God. He is God, yeah. Present IN. IN teat. That's a breast. When meet. Twin. Mother. Energy enters. When. Okay. When the teat is met, means sucked, the mother energy enters in. Enters double cross when. Double, there's the two teeth, the two breasts. Double breasts, IN. Suck her. Begin. Suck her, suck her. You see, that's the beginning of that expression. That's why they call babies suckers. They suck to eat. Teat. See? That's why they call it teat. Black people call it titties. But the word is teat. To eat. For the infant to eat. Okay? Tahiti. T-A height. T is the height of an A. Okay. Y. What does that mean? Y, to born. Whew. This is hard work. White, reason. White searching for reason. Okay, I see. T is the A height. Y. Y is born. W-H-Y is born. The beginning of human beings asking why. Okay, and that was white people searching for reasons. Science born. Science is the experiencing of reason. Light to light from the sun. Light to manner born. That's royals. To the manner born. They're talking about nobles and royals. The highest of the manner born is the sunlight. They get to lead in chatters on cattle, chattel, up the creek without a paddle, skedaddle, prattle, which means present her attorney will energy. Charan Singh Ji was my personal spiritual guide a perfect living master of his time, Jesus Christ Chandler, who was also an attorney. Who ever heard of a Sackaroo being an attorney? He was. And it said, Charan Singh Ji knows everything. Eve, energy, next thing in his heart. Earth says the same word here. E-A-R-T-H, earth. He knows his worth of God part. Yeah, Charan Singh said, we know who we are. So he knew he was God. Okay, I have something over here. Something I figured out. This is Jackie Wilson. Jackie Wilson was a tenor with an incredible 4-octave vocal range. Wilson was nicknamed Mr. Excitement. Remember I said he got me pregnant and married me when I went to see him? I was so excited. I didn't know I was getting married. Now I understand why I'm so excited. StoryCorps interviewed me about what it was like to visit with God in person. And I'm so excited. Oh, he's so blah, blah, blah. No wonder he was marrying me and impregnating me. What a beautiful sneak you are. I love you. I'm so thrilled he did that. He said he couldn't risk losing me again. And see, he sang that song, What Am I Supposed to Do Without You? Because when I left heaven, that's what he wrote. What am I supposed to do without you? And so he left heaven too. That's why heaven is in disarray. Nobody was there to take care of things. He's back. Mr. Excitement. And was important. Jackie Wilson, God, was important in the transition of rhythm and blues into soul. And isn't that appropriate? Now, this is the insight I had for you to share with you. Abstract art is equal to unknown, abysmal ignorance. Van Gogh's art and Michelangelo's art, like children's art, is intelligible. Okay? I don't care how cool it is to like Picasso. I don't know what the fuck he's painting, you know. And so Jackie said to me, Jackie says I'm an artist in residence here at St. Francis. She was Clara Barton, who founded the Red Cross. She said to me, when I look at art, I could just contemplate it for hours. It's because it's somebody's unconscious. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't even make sense to the artist. Now, you can have that as an industry if you want, which we do want, and we have it as such, fine. MoMA, she comes here, Emily, the woman from MoMA, sing Birdsong, my son, and Robin Birdsong, my daughter, love to go to the MoMA, and they like to go to art museums, and that is fine. I'm saying to those who don't like abstract art, it's okay not to like it. It's somebody's ignorance. It's somebody's not knowing something about themselves, and they're just putting together the disparate pieces. And how do I know that? Because that's what I've been doing. I have been taking the different words in my mind, pictures in my mind, and what comes out my mouth and out my pen on paper, and looking at it. Because someone said, examine everything that comes to mind. That is what I have been doing. And I am coming up with amazing answers from the beginning of time that can help us all. And how appropriate is that, being Einstein and mother of the earth and daughter of the sun with the light of the world. The truth is the light of the world. Okay, so that's all I have to say. I mean, I could go on. But I told you he gave me twins, so I'm going to have little twins. And Princess Kate has Mother Teresa. Her new baby, Prince Louis, is Mother Teresa being reborn into heaven, because their lives are heavenly. Royals' lives are heavenly, and they should be, because they're good people. What's her name? Queen Elizabeth was Ruth in the Bible. And like I said, her baby is Mother Teresa. So you'll see. It's Michelle Birdsong, Miles Redskin Songbird Song, Evangeline, Eve, Einstein, Shakespeare, to name a few of the lives I have led. Okay, and I will talk to you when I have more insights organized to share with you. So long.